down, Brandy.
Okay, here we go. What, do I keep this on?
Yes, it was lovely.
Wonderful. Riata Ranch Cowboy Girls. They are a professional team, if you haven't noticed, of international riders and trick ropers. Their skills, as you can see, are well prepared and well recognized. They do have skills. They do have skills. In fact, those skills have been called upon for a command performance with the Majesty, the Queen of England, during the big Jubilee. Welcome. Joining us now, Jennifer Nicholson from Riata Ranch Cowboy Girls.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I can sense you're still breathing a little bit. There's a little work there, isn't there?
Just a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
All right, so tell me a little bit about, well, first of all, introduce us to your lovely ladies.
Well, with me, I have Anissa Joseph. Hi. And, and Miss Brandy Phillips. From both here from California.
From California,
yes.
And thank you, ladies, so much for coming in. How did you get into trick roping? It's trick roping.
Trick roping,
yeah.
And we also do trick riding, which is acrobats on horses. And so I started because I wanted to learn how to ride. So I became a member at Riata Ranch, and right about that time, the founders started teaching the trick roping and the trick riding, and we've traveled all over the world.
So these, the women come in, so it's all women, and they come in because they're cowboy girls, which I think is not just cowgirls, cowboy girls.
No, and that is a historically correct name for the women.
It is?
Yes.
Oh,
at the time of the cattle drives, the handful of women that actually went on those cattle drives were called cowboy girls.
Cowboy girls. So they not only do these girls, from what I understand, are young women come into. Well, you started young, right?
12.
At 12 years of age.
Yes.
So you bring these young girls into Riata Ranch and you mentor them. Not just to do this, but to become leaders.
Leaders, yes. The most important part about the Riata program isn't the trick riding or the roping or the traveling, but it's the mentorship and the leadership and the life skills that these girls all can put back into their lives, no matter which direction they decide to go. Whether it's with horses or with Anissa, she is a pre-med student at UCLA now.
Wow, good.
Yeah.
Well, I can see her, no problem roping a nice man for you when you get old enough for those, days. So you mentioned you performed around the world.
Yes,
You've gone to
18 different countries.
18 different countries.
Yes, 4 continents.
England, where you went to perform for the Queen for her 60th
Diamond Jubilee.
Yeah.
Diamond Jubilee, and we were part of the USA contingency that was invited to perform. And we personally didn't have to take horses. The girls and I, we took our trick ropes. And this is the style of Western wear that we wore. In fact, this is pretty much what I wore for the Queen.
Is it really?
This outfit
and you're
here.
Wearing it here for Christina? Or
yes.
No.
She's our Queen.
No. Did you actually meet the Queen?
Yes. I did.
You did?
I did. I, along with 120 other very special guests, we got invited to Windsor Castle and we had tea with the Queen.
What was that like?
Surreal. Yeah. Absolutely surreal, because she comes in, of course, with a huge entourage, and she took time to meet every single one of us and to have a conversation. And I was able to give her a silk scarf, which we call a wild rag, and I gave her a gift. And she sent me a thank you note.
Oh,
Did she really?
Yes, she did.
Wow,
wonderful.
Christina, start the pen. Get the thing out. We actually have a clip, a video that we want to share from the Jubilee to share with our audience. Take a look
Perfect.
at this video.
That's fantastic. Okay, so when we come back, we'll see if we can master the lasso, and put it to the test in roping.
You always do this
We're
to me.
going to try to do that.
You always do
So
this.
stay with us. We'll be right back. Where's the ropes? Let's get the ropes. Where are they?
You know I'm gonna get rope burn. You know I'm gonna get rope burn somewhere along the way.
Let's do it. I'm going to do
All right,
it.
you can teach. You can teach.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
A lasso
Oh, yeah.
or a lasso?